Hi guys, Linnea here. I got a request to do a spell for confidence. So that's what I'm going to do today. So we're going to put this together. The only difference I have between what you should have is a yellow rose. And mine is a yellow, I'm not sure what, a wildflower. And mine is already on its way out. I didn't happen to have a yellow rose handy, so... Okay, so you're going to start with, let me name your supplies. You're going to need 2 strings. I only need one because I already have one tacked across my wall, but you're going to want a string across your wall tied to 2 thumbtacks, one on each end. So you're going to have a string stretched across your wall with a little bit of sway to it, not a whole lot, and a tack on each side. So you're going to want that. Once you get that done, you're going to want a string. You're going to want a nice ribbon of any sort. Doesn't need to be fancy, and it doesn't need to be a certain color. You're going to want a small red candle. You're going to want a piece of paper. I usually use a paper bag. I get at least 1 or 2 every 6 months so that I can use them for my, whatever you want to call them, parchments or scribe spells. So I'm going to use that one. I had a big one and I cut it in half. I don't think I'll need that much. A candle holder, your yellow or any color rose is fine. If you can't find a yellow rose, but I would use a yellow rose if possible. If it's not possible, you don't need one. This is also not necessary, but I like to dress my candles. So I have a few herbs and a little bit of my dirt from my doctor's office and a little blessing oil that I made myself. And you're going to want a red pen. I believe that's all. Let me look at the spell I wrote. And yes, that's all you need. Yes. Okay, that's all you need. So the first thing I'm going to do is dress my candle and get it ready. So to do a dressing on a candle, you use whatever herbs you feel are most important to the spell. I used, I'm not sure what all I have in here, but I know that I have a little bit of dirt from my doctor's office for health. I have a little bit of rosebud ground up for self-love. And I have some ginger to keep anxiety away, because I know that that causes a little bit of a loss of confidence. So I have some ginger in there. I have some angelica root, of course, because I use that in everything to boost the spell. And I have a little bit of chamomile for calm and a little bit of lavender. I believe that's all I put in mine. It's just a candle dressing. It's not necessarily for the spell. I just like to dress my candles. So I put a little bit of oil in my hand. It doesn't have to be much. I'm going to run that down my candle and then rub my candle all around. Make sure I coat it good. Ah, that wasn't good. Out there, I have to make some new blessing oil. I'm going to rub my candle in that herb mixture. Maybe I'll get a little more oil on it. I wonder if I got that on my pants. A couple drops, but not bad. So anyway, back to the spell. You want to coat your candle, and that doesn't have to be completely covered. A little bit of coating is fine. At least I didn't spill it all. So we'll get that out of the way. Oh, it smells heavenly in here now. And then what I want to do is, using a nice fire-safe candle burner, I would burn the end. There's quite a bit of resin in here too. I forgot to tell you, there's some dragon's blood and frankincense. I'll burn the end, melt it down, and make it so that my candle will stand up. It doesn't take much. Okay, and once I get that done, I will normally wipe my hands, but I don't usually wipe my hands before because I don't want to be wiping away any anything I'm casting. And then I'm going to charge my candle to do what I need it to do. So what I need my candle to do is grant me confidence and healing. And I'm going to have to clean this mess up just a little bit, guys, before we move forward, because I'm going to need my desk for writing. So I'm sorry that's going to take a little minute. Witchy mishaps, they happen. This is why I always keep paper towels or napkins or a rag or something near my workstation. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? Glossy and shiny and so pretty. And it smells delicious. You can't even imagine the smell. Okay. So I'm going to charge my candle. And I like to touch it when I do that. I normally would have done that before I burnt it and put it on there, but my spillage got me so up in the air. So anyway, I'm going to charge this candle to heal me, to give me confidence, to keep me calm. Once you feel that you've got enough energy into the candle, then your candle is finished. And the next thing that you want to do is, let me see how I wrote this. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is feed your rose some confidence. And then you want to hold it between your fingers and you want to feel its own confidence. Now it's going to be a bud, remember. You're going to buy a bud and you're going to feel the confidence of that bud knowing that it's going to open up. It's going to have a lot of confidence because it knows that it's going to open. And you're going to feel that confidence. Just hold it and feel the confidence of that rosebud knowing that it's going to open up. I mean, it doesn't have a doubt in its mind. It knows it's going to open up. It's its purpose. Its purpose in life is to open up and be beautiful. And believe it or not, so is yours. So just feel that. Just feel that that rose's purpose is to open up and be beautiful, and so is yours. Just feel that. And then go ahead and set your rose down. And then you're going to write out your scribe. So the spell that we're going to write out goes like this. Rose, and you're going to use a red pen for self-love. Rose so fine, your confidence is now mine. And I'm not going to write this whole thing out right now. I'm going to just say it for you so you can get it down. Rose so fine, your confidence is now mine. Stem full of thorns, I'll be no more torn. I now know my place as this rose full of grace. So you'll write your scribe down, and then you'll fold it towards you. You always want to fold something that you're doing a spell for you, that you're bringing to you, towards you. You're bringing this to you. You're bringing confidence to you. Okay? Then you're going to kind of open it up a little bit, and you're going to slide your rose in there. Slide it through. Come on, you little booger. There we go. Once you've got it slidden through, you're going to just tie your ribbon around it. And you know, you actually probably don't need that extra string. You could probably use your ribbon for what I was You want to get it on there good and tight, because we're going to just use the ribbon for what I was thinking. And you want to tie 3 knots. It's not going to look pretty, but that's okay. We're not here to look pretty. Before you slide that 3rd knot, slip your string through there. Yeah, we'll use the string. It's better because the knots on the ribbon are so large. So just put your string through there, about halfway, and go ahead and tie that 3rd knot. Okay, so now your rose should look like this. It should have your scribe across it, through it. It should be through the scribe. It should have your ribbon tied around it in 3 knots, and that 3rd knot should have the string going through it. Okay, and then the last thing you're going to do is tie this string around the string you've hung on the wall. And you're going to tie it in such a way that the rose hangs upside down. Now, if that means you need to move your ribbon down, go right ahead, so that it hangs upside down and dries. Like so. Now, this is going to be a constant reminder to you. Once it's dried, it will open a little bit because it's a bud. It will open a little bit, but it won't fully bloom. And it's because you're keeping the confidence from that rose. You're taking that confidence. And you're keeping that confidence for you. And it will be a constant reminder to you forever. It will be a nice, dried, beautiful bud. And it will be your confidence reminder forever that you've taken that. It's yours. You're full of confidence now. And then you're going to light your candle. Once you've hung your rose up, you're going to let that candle burn out. While that candle is burning, you're going to visualize the outcome. The outcome is you are now confident. You are full of confidence. You have no doubt that you are a confident and capable human being with no longer having a need to doubt yourself. You are happy, confident. You know that you've owned this. You know that you've got it coming. You know that everything's okay. You know that you've got everything under control. You're a very confident person now. And you just let your candle burn out, visualizing that those things are fact. And that rose gave you that stability and that you manifest that. It's that simple. You've given yourself a nice confidence spell. And I hope this helps. You know who this is for. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you use it most of all. And if you have any further questions, you know how to get a hold of me on Instagram. If any of you have any further questions, you know how to get a hold of me. And you can also leave them in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer any questions. If you have any requests for any certain types of videos or spells, please let me know. I'm happy to do my best to oblige. And I hope to speak with you all soon. Remember, you're all divine and sacred beings of light and love. I love each and every one of you. I really do. Please have yourselves a good evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.